Welcome to Web Handling. My name is Dave Roysum. I am super excited to continue Dave's Defect with a most confusing collection of troubles. Unwind, roll, wobble. We will show how to easily measure the sizes of each of these causes using only a dial indicator. That will help you prioritize your design and maintenance for more effective remedies. I know your time is precious, so let's get started. Vibration is a super huge topic area, so we must be quite careful what we tackle here to make this short clip meaningful yet manageable. We will not be covering winder vibration because we've already covered that on this all web handling channel of YouTube and my advanced winding class and elsewhere. What we will be outlining is unwind vibration, which can cause tension surges, downstream process variabilities, and in extreme cases, web breaks. All of these troubles and more can force you to slow down your machine. The very first concept is probably the most important, and that is that roll wobble is not a thing. Rather, it is a constellation or collection of totally separate root causes. Each root cause has a different set of solutions. Each root cause has a different severity in any specific case. Thus, cause A may be biggest for your machine, and cause B may be biggest for your competitor's machine, and cause C may be biggest for your customer's machine. We will show how to measure the size of each after we've introduced the root cause mechanics. People who followed my work will easily appreciate this approach. That is, a wrinkle is not a wrinkle is not a wrinkle. There are about 20 different causes. The same with roll wobble, rough roll edges, telescopes, core crush, and many other defects. You absolutely must get the correct subcase in order to get the correct remedy list. It is easy, as you've seen in my prior teachings with other defects. It is also easy with roll wobble. Let us begin with a common complaint. That is, the master roll is out of round, and that causes objectionable tension surges. Note that tension surges are commonly the outcome of out-of-round rolls, but very seldom by unwind motor or brake control system oscillations. The reason is simple. Very few electrical mechanical systems have that kind of frequency response. And this is especially true of unwinding rolls due to their extreme inertia. Also looking roughly similar and causing nearly identical types of tension surges is unwind stand vibration. In both cases of out-of-round rolls and unwind stand vibration, the dominant frequency will be once per roll rotation. Note the distinction. In the prior case, it is the wound roll that is the cause. Here, it is the unwind machine that is the cause. Any clearance or play in the mechanical system can allow for pounding vibrations. It is challenging to reduce the clearance of chucks and shaft holders by some combination of design and maintenance. Often, especially for high-speed machines, this clearance may need to be held to less than the thickness of a human hair. Some designs are far better than others in this regard, but that is beyond the scope of this clip. Loose-fitting core to chuck or shaft clearances is probably the number 1 or number 2 cause of roll wobble. However, it is one of the easiest to fix by small changes in dimensional specifications of either the core or the shaft. Mechanical engineers call these fits and clearances, and there are ANSI and ISO standards and tables for these. I cover details such as this in my advanced winding class, so we don't need to do that here. Most chucks and shafts will not evenly take up the clearance described in the last slide. These noncentric designs include the ubiquitous air expandable shaft. While there are centrically expanding designs, they are much more expensive and thus less common. Details such as this are covered in my advanced winding class, so we don't need to do that here. So, how do you figure out what's what? How do you know if it is your wound roll or your customer's unwind that is mostly at fault? Simple. All you need is a dial indicator survey and just a bit of time. If you want to get even more fancy, you could measure the unwind stand vibration and wound roll shape using FFT techniques, again covered in my advanced winding class. Thank you so very much for joining me in this defect solving and defect preventing series. I hope that this has given you some ideas on how to troubleshoot and remedy root causes for your roll wobble. If you have a defect you would like to hear about, let me know in the comment section below. If you found anything interesting or useful here, please like and share and subscribe. See you next time.